Hi, welcome to my bio page where you will get to learn all about me, Roxy Love, and my journey that led me here to OMS. My name is Rakita Costin, but I have chose to go by Roxy Love in the media industry because my nickname is really Kiki, and we already have the famous Kiki Palmer. And so I wanted to make sure I stood out and there would be no confusions. So I chose to go with my personality, Roxy Love. And Roxy was born from me watching a movie called Chicago, and one of the star characters she played was Roxy Hart. And a specific song that she performed when in her dream world and letting everybody know that she was gonna be a star. And ever since I seen that scene, it just stuck to me, and I knew that was me, and I was supposed to take this name and make it mine because I was gonna be that same exact star. I had that same vision for myself, and my journey has been very interesting. I am a mom, I'm a sister, I'm a niece, so of course, all that up to this point has played a major part in molding who I am as far as even maturing. And I've also went to school for a few things, mainly the beauty industry. I've been to barber school twice. I went to nail school to be an advanced manicurist, and I've also went to aesthetic school to be an advanced esthetician. And the main goal at first was not to do those things. I was only supposed to be going to barber school to secure a job for me in the fashion industry. I had dreams to go down to Savannah to go to the College of Savannah School of Art and Design to be a fashion designer. So at that time, my mind frame was you need to make money. Getting jobs aren't always easy, especially I felt like coming from out of town, I wasn't sure what my luck would be. So I thought to pick up a trade, and that's something that you can always have in your pocket and that you can do anywhere, anytime. So that's what led me to barber school outside of my short haircut at the time, which kept me inside of the barber shop. I love being in a barber shop, and that's what brought along the chat. Like the barbershop chat is what really kind of like pulled me in. I love being up there to hear male's point of view and to be able to give a woman's point of view on a lot of those topics. And so that's what started that journey there. But I ended up getting pregnant with my first son. So it was just like, oh my gosh, now I'm expecting, what are you gonna do? That's how I got into nail school. And nail school, it was kind of faster. It gave me a faster deadline to be done and be able to make a income and a living for myself and me and my child. So I took that route, and once I did that, I had put barber school on hold. But once I completed it, I just felt unfinished. I don't like to leave no task unfinished. So I went all the way back to barber school, and I started all the way over. You started all the way over? Yes, I started all the way over. My outlook on things in life in that sense is anything that you want to do, you'll restart it a million times if that's what it takes for you to get it done. If you're determined, you'll restart it as many times you need to. And a lot of times the restart is really good because you get a fresh chance to try something a different way. We are always rebranding ourselves, and it's always okay to take that step back to refresh yourself and put yourself back out there in a different aspect. So that second time around, I was able to finish, but I gravitated more towards the facial service. And I wanted to know more about it and get a little bit extensive with it. That's what led me into the aesthetics field. So everything kind of like went hand in hand and step by step. And I've got all these licenses and credentials and certificates in this industry, but I just felt like that wasn't really it. I felt like there was more, and more so recently when I've had my third son, True, life has put me at a bit of a standstill in that recovering stage. You know, you take some time off after you have a kid, and I was blessed to be able to be home, you know, with my children, and I didn't have to rush right back out to work. But then now I'm at this standstill. So it's just like, now what? And I just felt like, God, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing with my life? I know this isn't it. And I have been hearing about the Ohio Media School for years, and I've always imagined myself being on the radio just from listening and wanting to be a part of that world, but I never really act on it. And more so recently, I watched a movie, and it's called Babs, and they say good things come to you in 3. So I kept hearing it, I kept seeing it, and it just kept coming to me, and I was like, He's not giving me this vision for nothing. It's time to act on it. I'm in the perfect spot in life to where I can act on it. And when I came, it was a matter of coming here, starting a brand new career, or going back to school for aesthetics because my experience here was during COVID. So I wasn't able to get a lot of the hands-on work that you would normally get when you go to a school like that. It's hard to become an esthetician virtually. That doesn't really work. And even though we did end up going back to school in person, it just wasn't the same. Like, everything would just kind of fly by. And I was also in class 1. Lesson learned. But furthermore, when I came here, it just felt right. I just knew that this is where I was supposed to be. My interview here and just touring the school and talking was 2.5 hours versus when I went to go visit the aesthetic school, I was there for maybe 25 to 30 minutes. The atmosphere was completely different. And once I walked out those doors, I knew that OMS is where I belong. And honestly, it's one of the best decisions that I felt like I've made. And I'm so glad to be here. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is my weekend. And even though I'm at school, this is the weekend for me. This is my favorite place to be right now. Like, I have met so many creative people, and when you're a creative person, and this allows you to play on your creative thoughts in your mind in different areas that you didn't even know that you can dive into and explore. And that has been one of my favorites here, as well as my peers and my instructors. So it just felt like when you know, like, there's no mistakes. And I feel like if you're watching my bio video, you're supposed to be watching this video because somewhere in here is a message specifically for you. If it's anything you want to do, listen to it. If it's a vision, a thought, act on it because it was given to you for a reason. It's for you. And some stuff you gotta actually keep tight. A lot of people around me do not even know that I'm in school. I just want to give them that big wowzer and surprise of when I finish, because a lot of people can throw their negativity on you and kind of discourage you. And that was one of the things that kind of kept me from jumping right into OMS when it was one of my original thoughts. It was like, oh, school, not now. You should go to work. You know, you need a job. You need to get back on the good foot. And it was just like, I do need a job. I do need to get on a good foot. Maybe this is not the right time. But my best friend is the one who gave me the speech that I'm kind of giving you guys, as in it's your vision. Don't let nobody deter you from your vision and what is placed on you in your heart for your life, because only you and your spiritual knower know what's, ahead. So I'm just very excited that I stuck to my guns and I went after this, because I'd probably be somewhere I didn't want to be. I probably be sad Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays because I'm working a dead-end job instead of chasing my dreams. And I'm just glad to be able to chase my dreams. So if you don't get anything off of watching this bio video, chase your dreams.